Hello friend, today in this video we will see how to use do while in JavaScript. Without further delay, let's start. First of all, in loop we first initialize our variable. After that we provide condition. Then we increment or decrement the variable value. Okay, this is how we do in while loop. And the main difference between while loop and do while is when the condition is false, do while terminate, it didn't or it does not enter to the loop. But in do while, what actually is this run at least once if the condition is false, and if the condition is true it run according to the condition. Let's see how it works. The syntax, first of all, let's see the syntax of do while. First you use do keyword and provide curly bracket. Here you provide statement, and then we use increment or decrement, increase or degree. Okay, and after that we use while keyword here and provide the condition. Okay, this is the formal syntax of our do while loop. Okay, now just let's remove this and see how it works. For example, I declare a variable where a equals to 10, and after that we provide do, and here we provide our statement document.write and say hi bro learner, and then we provide br tag bro learner br tag, and then we provide a plus plus, and after that we provide condition while a equals to 20. This is false condition actually, but let's see whether this statement print our value or not. Okay, let's save. You can see this is run. If I use same thing in our while loop, for example while a equals to 20, just print this statement. Let's see whether hi brother की जगह हम लिखते हैं hello and let's save. You can see this is not run. If I just commenting it this and let's save, everything is removed. You can see this is the main difference between our while loop and do while loop, and the rest thing is same. If the condition is true, let's see how this work when the condition is true. Let's just undo comment, and after that just to use here we can use less than equals to 20 and a plus plus, and after that just to use count a plus not plus, and here we use space double space. Let's save. You can see 10 11 12. This is a similar flow of while, but the main difference is whether the condition is true or false, it run at least once if the condition is false. If it is true, then run according to the condition. Now let's see how we can declare a for loop in JavaScript. First of all, this is the formal syntax of our for loop. We use for keyword and then round braces, and after that we can do initialization, condition and increment in a single statement. You can see first we use variable where and then provide value to a, and after that we separate this statement with semicolon, then we give condition, then again we separate this by semicolon, and in the last we use increment or decrement. and after that we provide curly bracket and this piece of code which run after checking the condition. First this statement run and then it check a is less than or equals to 10. It is true. Then not increment after this, just run this statement and after that it increment. Then again check the condition. If condition is true, this statement run. Then after that it again increment and just check condition till this running in the loop. If the condition is true, it is keep checking and incrementing and running the statement. Now let's see how we can use in JavaScript. Just remove this and provide for and then round braces variable var a equals to 1 and semicolon and a equals to less than 10, and after that we provide a plus plus and here we provide space, then we provide curly bracket and after that we provide document dot write and then provide a statement. Hi and how are you? How are you? Okay, now let's break this so that we can see clearly. No need to after this provide increment or decrement because we already did here. Okay, let's say you can see it run 10 times. For this you can just provide here a then plus and after that space. Let's say you can see this is how you can declare our for loop and use in JavaScript. Discuss about continue and break keyword in JavaScript. We can only use continue and break keyword in loop. Okay, this is the example that we use in our last video. Now let's see how we can use continue keyword first. If I provide condition if a equals to 3 not 2 3, then just run. I just want to change this statement with number and colon a plus a then plus b r tag. Let's first just cutting this and save. You can see this is normal flow of our loop and condition. Okay, now if I use if condition if a equals to 3 and print, I just copy this copy and here I use high number. Let's say you can see high number is printed, but after this 3 again printed. What if I don't want to continue after 3 is printed? We don't want to use this. For that we use continue keyword and then provide semicolon. Let's say you can see this statement of 3 is not printed after checking after seeing continue. Why? Because continue means after this continue from loop starting of the loop. Here check increment and then check condition. This is how we can use continue. And if I use break keyword here, break and semicolon, let's say you can see after 3 nothing is printed. Why? The break keyword is used when we want to exit from loop in a certain condition. That's why we provide break. To discuss about nested loop in JavaScript. Without further delay, let's start. First of all, this is the formal definition of nested loop. A nest is nothing but a loop inside a loop. For example, here we have a for loop with variable x and then we have condition 5 and then we increment. Okay, and inside this for loop we have another for loop with variable y then we have same condition 5 less than equals to 5, then increment, then we have one statement. After that we have a simple nested loop example. For example, we have let I equals to 1, then we have I is less than or equals to 5, then we increment I. First it initialize variable I equals to 1, then it check the condition, and after that it see this for loop. Okay, you can see th- it have this for loop, and this for loop initialize the variable j equals to 1, then check condition, and after that it print this value. Okay, like here you can see I equals to 1, you can clearly see first time it is 1, it print 1, and after that it increment j, then check condition, then print I is still 1. Okay, 1 is printed, and this is goes till uh, j equals to 5, and after that if j is 6, this loop is terminated, this loop is terminated, and after that it sees break, it come to the next line, and after that it increment I to I equals to 1 to 2, then check condition, condition is still true because 2 is less than 5, then it come to this line again and see j equals to 1, it reinitialize the value of j 5 to 1 again, and then check condition, then print I 2, then it increment and check condition, it again true, it is goes till 5, and after that is c j equals to 6, and it terminates this loop again, and after that we have break, it come to the next line, and here it increment I equals to 3, then again we reinitialize j equals to 1, then we check condition, then we print 3, and so on till 5, and after that it again see break and come to here, and then it increment the value of I equals to 4, then check condition, condition is still true, then it print according to with the help of this for loop, and after that it come to this line because of this break, it come to here, and then I equals to 5, which is true, which is we can say it is less than or equals to, now less than condition is false, but equal condition is true, then come to here, and similarly it print 5 time, then it break, but now I equals to 6, which is not satisfied this condition, and this for loop ended here. Okay, now let's see with the help of tabular form. Okay, here we have variable I, variable j, then output. Okay, I forgot to include break, but you can clearly understand from here. We have after ending of each ending of j loop, you can say we have next line. Okay, if we do not use break, it print here and here and here. Okay, it is in single line. If we want this type of thing, then we have to include this break. Okay, okay, here I equals to 1, it initialize j equals to 1 and print 1, and then it increment j to 2, still condition is true, print 1, then 3 print 1, then 4 it print 1, then 5 it print 1. Okay, and after seeing j equals to 6, condition is false. Now we come to this line, this line I equals to 2, then first it reinitialize j equals to 1 and print the I value. Okay, and then we till 5 it is printing 2, and after that we increment j, then we have again reinitialized j equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it print the value of I. And after that we have I equals to 4. Then we reinitialize j from 1 to 5 and print the value of I. Okay. And after that we have end with I equals to 5. Then we reinitialize I from 1 to 5 again and print the value of I. And after that our both loop is terminated. Now let's see how we can do in practical implementation. Now let's see how we can implement nested loop in JavaScript. So first of all, we have to create a for loop for declare a variable let a equals to 1, and after that we use a less than equals to 5, then semicolon, then a plus plus, and after that we provide curly bracket. Then again we declare a for loop for with the variable let b equals to 1, and after that we use b less than equals to 5, then semicolon, then b plus plus, and after that we use curly bracket, and here we use document dot write, then provide I, not I, a, and then semicolon, and here we use document dot write and provide break. Let's save this and see the output. You can see that we discuss in our PowerPoint is similar. If we use here 0 and 0 here again, you can see it will run 6 times and it start from 0. You can clearly see 0, 1, 2, and you can provide any condition. What if we use here just undo, and here we use instead of A we use B, and let's say you can clearly see which I told you, for every value of I1 it this for loop of B is run 5 times. You can see 1, then 2, then 3, then 4 and 5, and after that it see break and come here to the next line, and after that it increment the value of A and then reinitialize the value of B again. Okay, if I use instead of for loop I use while loop, you can see easily. For while loop we have to first use let a equals to 1, and after that we use while a less than condition providing condition 5, then curly bracket, then we use b as a variable where or let b equals to 1, and after that we use while b is less than equals to 5, and after that we use curly bracket, and here we use document dot write a and then semicolon, and after that we use document.write br tag and then semicolon and save. Okay, here is the problem. Because I didn't increment this condition is true and our loop running infinite time. So a plus plus, eh, I forgot about this statement. Okay, a b, sorry, here we provide b plus plus, and here we provide a plus plus, and then save again. We have to just stop this and then run again. Okay, you can see our output is same. Now you can easily understand. First we declare variable a and then we check the condition, and after checking condition we declare a variable b, and here we check the condition and print a. Okay, and after that we increment, then it check condition, increment, then check condition, then increment, then check. After 6 it terminate, this loop is terminate, and after that here you can see it see break and it come to the next line, then increment a, and here it check the condition, it is true, then it reinitialize the variable b equals to 1. So that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, share with your friend, and I will see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye. Okay. Now we are going to see an important method of JavaScript, which is nothing but for each loop. If you want to access these element individually, then you have to use for loop, and you use or print with the help of for loop, and in that way you have to declare variables and just do much more tasks. You can easily do that with the help of for each loop. Okay, just use a dot for each, or make sure whenever you use javascript function, it follow the camel case. After completing of one word, it start from capital letter. Okay, after that just provide round braces, and then if you want to give function out of the loop, this round braces you can do, and you can also provide function, and after that just round braces and curly bracket, and here you have to provide name to access name variable. To access this value you can give it any name. I just use name. After that I use document dot write, and then I use name, and then plus, then br tag. Okay, now let's say, you can see we can easily within two line we can easily access these element of array. Okay, if we want to use index number, or then we can just provide another variable. I just name it index, and here we use index plus plus. Now let's say, you can see our index value is also printed here. Here if you want this function out of this round braces, you can just cut this out, and after that just have some space and paste it and give it a name. For example, I use name as loop, and here we provide loop. Okay, now let's save. You can see nothing is changed. Why? It is working fine. This is how you can use for each loop. Now we are going to see for in loop. For in loop is nothing but it is used to print the value of object. For example, if we have an object where a equals to name Tom and age 30 and country America. Okay, now if we want to print the detail of Tom, then we have to use document.write, document.write, and after that we use a object name, and then we provide name, and after that we have to repeat this line and just use a dot age, and then a dot country. Okay, now what if we can do this in a two line? If we have lot of data and we want to use or get the data of object, then how we can do that? We can do that with the help of foreign loop. We just use foreign loop and it will print all the data within 2 or 3 lines. Okay. For example, this is the syntax. For keyword is used, and after that we declare a variable where then it is stored the value of object. For example, I choose I, and then we use in keyword, and after that we use object name. This is object name, and this is variable to store object value. Okay. Now after that we just use curly bracket, and then we can use document.write, or you can also console, and here we provide an object name, then square bracket, and after that we provide variable I, and then it will print all these values: first Tom, then 30, then America. If we want to print this attribute name too, then we can use I, then concat, and after that we provide just separate with colon and plus, and then we use I. It will first print the attribute first name, then this value, and in second line if we provide break, then it goes to the second line and print this age and this value, and after that in third line it print this country and the value of the country. This is how we can use for in loop in JavaScript. Now we will see how we can practically implement this. Okay. Now we are going to see how we can practically implement for in loop. First of all, I have this object with name obj, name Anwar, age 25, country India, email ID Anwar at 123 @yahoo.com. Now let's see how we can print this with the help of for in loop. For that we have used for keyword, and after that round bracket, and then we declare a variable where key, because this property is called key and this is called the value. That's why I use key as a variable to better understand. Then we use in keyword, and after that we use obj, which is nothing but object name, and after that we provide curly bracket, and here we use document.write. If you want to use console.log, then it's also fine. Then write, and after that we provide object name obj, and then square bracket, and here we provide key, which is nothing but the variable that we declare in for in loop. Okay, and after that we have to just concat with br tag. Now let's say you can see this value is printed with the help of 3 lines. Just you can see first is for loop, then we have document.write, and we close this. Okay, if you want to print this manually, you just write this first, then this, then this, then this take 4 lines of code, or if you have more, then it required more lines of code, and with the help of for loop you just use 3 lines. Okay, and after that if we want to print this key value, then we use just key, which is our variable, then concat, then again concat, just we use, and here we provide space, colon, and now let's save. You can see key value is also printed. This is how we can use for in loop in JavaScript to print object value. Hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe my channel, share with your friend, and bye bye.